Down with the bullshit. I've had enough. Who are we kidding? I've had enough. This is not living. I've had enough. Down with the bullshit. I've had enough. Who are we kidding? I've had enough. This is not living. Major Ben, I'm laying it.
The afternoon kickback with ChiBananas on Myradiochicago on the Support District Radio Network. It's more than radio.
Good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon, and welcome to, the hottest radio show to ever hit your airwaves. It is me, ChiBananas, and I'm in here with my favorite girl of the week, my fave.
DS your fave, Danielle. The Surgeon Hilla. Good afternoon, ChiBananas. How you doing?
Man, good afternoon. And we also got a special guest host in the building today, joining us for the second time this week, all the way from the boss's corner to the comfort corner. Who we got over there?
That's your boy ShyMac. How y'all doing out there?
What up, ShyMac?
Hey.
Yes, it is definitely time for us to go ahead and get it cracking, y'all. Yes, it is time for us to hit you with Transformation Tuesdays. Y'all know how we do it around here. We come around here to give you them transformation tips for the mind, the body, and the spirit, because that's what the afternoon kickback is all about. Inspiring you through the musical therapy and motivating you to want to do better for yourself.
Yes.
You feel me?
Got to.
Man, like, you got to take care of self. Self-care is very, very important. Dope show lined up. Y'all know how we start the show before we get off into what we're talking about for the day. We start the show every single day the same way. And how is that, my fave?
You already know inspiration.
Hey,
It's
so y'all
inspiration
know
time.
my fave is back in the building, so it's time for the inspiration of the day. Can we get the inspiration of the day?
Yes, you can. Welcome to the Inspirational Moment with DS, your fave, Danielle, the Surgeon Hilla. This inspiration moment comes from a place like deep within. So it's like, close your eyes and just feel it. One word, shaped in many ways. Formed in different forms. Straight, curved, wavy. Sometimes it has dead ends and no outlets. Mud puddles catch you, causing you to be stuck. Yet you remain focused on the destination. Then suddenly, that one word, road, becomes less complicated and more optimistic. So always remain optimistic, no matter however that illusion that is in front of you feel. Just know you got the power to change. We are immortal, and our situations are mortal. So stay focused, keep on pumping, and make it happen. That is inspiration moment with your baby. That's the Surgeon Hilla.
Man, that was lovely.
Thank you.
Because that's the truth. Like, you never know what road you may travel down.
You don't.
It can be straight. It can be winding.
Mm-hmm.
It can be a spiral.
Yes.
You never know. It can be a dead end.
How many times have Siri rerouted you?
Man.
Like,
Ooh.
and then make it so bad. Like, if you like driving, if you're in Chicago, well, talk to my Chicagoans. Like driving on the expressway going towards Wisconsin, like Madison is blocked off.
Mm-hmm.
In order to get out for Madison, you got to exit on Washington. The GPS don't even say that. They telling you to get off on Madison. So it's like at times you can't even trust your GPS, but you can trust your inner you, and with trust, knowing that you have a trust.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, I got this. Like, a whole new joy come. Like, okay, I ain't gotta run into these barricades. I can make it through.
But you know what? Even the GPS sometimes can be off. I remember driving for Uber not too long ago, a couple of years ago, and it wasn't Uber, it was actually Amazon, and I was out in Moline.
Mm-hmm.
where the new Amazon is, and it kept telling me to make a turn, and it was a pond there. So imagine if I'd have just like been driving and like not paying attention to the road, I would have been in a damn pond.
Or just imagine, was it daytime or nighttime?
It was the daytime. Thank God for that, because had it been night, I would have like attempted to make the turn. It was a whole big old man-made pond.
Just imagine. Sorry for the people who be drunk.
Man.
And they just listen to the GPS. Like,
it's true. Man, I'm excited for today's show.
Yes.
Man, it's Talk About It Tuesday. Plus, we got a special guest coming in momentarily. You got the lovely, spoken word artist, actress, philanthropist, Miss Analog Soul coming through.
Ooh,
So we're going to kick back and chit-chat with her in a minute. She be deep. She get deep, man. Like that last track we just finished listening to, Bree Nickel with Foundation. And, I think that's what today's show is pretty much about, foundations, because the talk topic of the day is, if being married is supposed to be a great thing, why do people cheat? Call in. We want to hear y'all thoughts on this. We done came up with some, we done did some research. 630-465-0229 is the number. If being married is so great, why do people cheat? Plus, we also got, it's Taco Tuesday. It's Taco and Tequila Tuesday. So, my boy ShyMac gonna handle that today. Give him a little glimpse of what they in store for.
Oh, right now? You want to do it right now?
No, you ain't got to do the whole thing. Just tell me what they're looking for.
Let's talk about Taco Tuesday, different recipes, how long do it take, the different flavors and textures into it and stuff. It's going to be a great little topic right there. I did my research. I had a little jewel stand right there. So,
just say. And then, my fave got some transformation tips on relationships. And of course, I got the segment coming where we're going to talk about transformation tips for the mind, body, and spirit. Yesterday, we talked about anxiety as the, mental health topic of the week, right? So we're going to talk about, mental mantras and ways I'm going to give you guys 4 effective ways to release stress. Man, I'm telling y'all don't want to miss this. It's definitely going to be lit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Yes, because, man, I need these little folks, because I showed just, I got mad too. I got on to it.
Yeah, right now we talking cheating, so we're going to get off into some cheating in the next round. We're gonna throw it all the way back, but this is a new version, check it out, y'all. Don't you dare touch that dial. It's the afternoon kickback vibes with ChiBananas.
DS your fave, Danielle, the Surgeon Healer,
and your boy ShyMac.
And we're right here on Myradiochicago, brought to you by Support District Radio Network. If you haven't already gotten the app, I'm going to need you guys to make sure you go get it. Well, you go to the Google Play Store or your Apple stores today and download it for the free $99. Let me tell you why. Because it's more than radio, y'all.
Right here on the afternoon kickback. Can I hear you?
Hey, Jazz.
Hey, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. Monday through Friday.
You think I'm some kind of a fool? You got to be crazy.
Woo.
All the moaning and groaning that was going on next
Come on, yeah.
and you was with your other woman.
Afternoon kickback vibes, y'all. Woo, we talking about cheating, y'all.
Making plans to be with that woman soon. Talking softly on the telephone. Ooh, babe. Making plans to go out there and do me wrong. The love was no longer there.
The woman of my heart no longer cares. It's best to call it quits and go our separate ways. Playing a cheating game only leads to hurt and pain and cause each other unhappy days. Oh, cheating in the next room. I was good to the baby. Making plans to meet him somewhere soon.
Woo! Come on now. Y'all know, it's a lot of y'all out there that know all about that right there, baby.
Making plans to meet him somewhere. No. What you gotta say?
You're kissing and you're not making. You've been faking. I've been going along with you, hoping you can still take it. Even though it might hurt you, I just can't be your fool.
What's up, David? Thanks for tuning in. Make sure y'all share the live. Then it be you. Woo! Y'all, I'm ready. Y'all ready for this? Today gonna be a good day. I always love transformation Tuesday. Yeah. You love that song? I love that song too. Shout out to I Said It, one of the sponsors of the show. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my boy I Said It Management. Yeah. Y'all want to call in and kick back some chit chat on the topic? Make sure you call in. There go the number at the bottom of the screen. 630-465-0229 is the number, y'all. Go ahead, call in. What's up, Jazz Mom? We appreciate you tuning in and vibing out with the afternoon kickback. The number is in the live as well as it is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. So feel free, call in. You know, why do people step out on their relationship?
Cheating on the floor,
Cheating in the car,
cheating outside,
cheating on the porch,
cheating in the room,
cheating in the home.
leaving me. Can't be.
Whoa.
Oh no, what you telling me? No, it can't be. Oh, leaving me. Oh, can't be. What you telling me? Can't be. Cheating in the next room, showing dignity.
Making sure to be with that woman soon. Talking softly on the telephone. Ooh, baby. Making plans to go out there and do my dog.
Cheating on me,
Cheating on me.
shame on you.
Shame on you.
Cheating on me,
Cheating on me.
shame on you.
Shame on you.
Cheating,
Cheating.
you're cheating,
You're cheating.
you're cheating.
Hey, we're the station too big for frequency. Myradiochicago, a support district radio network station.
We're gonna come back. Yo, that was just that Lynn White with Cheating in the Next Room. That is a remake from the late, great ZZ Hill, man. I grew up off that track right there. I wonder why my mama was playing that. Was she cheating in the next room?
You never know. Back in the day, those was those times when you better not say nothing. Seen, be seen and not heard.
Man, that's when respect was big.
It was.
Like respect, discipline, boundaries, love. Like everything was different back in them days. What do y'all think?
It was, but it was like, where did it go? How did it fade out?
Where did it go? That's what we're talking. Like, if marriage is supposed to be such a great thing, why do people cheat? You know, what you come up with, Faye? We're going to talk about it. Feel free to call in and kick back some chit chat. 630-465-0229 is the number, y'all. Why do you think people step out?
Okay, now, my feedback from the question was, I'm gonna give y'all my response, but the feedback from my question is, well, when I asked the question was, some people they step out because they married their high school sweetheart or grammar school sweetheart, and low key they was lesbian or gay, and they don't want their family to know.
LGBT.
Correction.
LGBTQ.
Right. Yeah. And also, the other one is because, wait, what was the other one? The other one was because they didn't want financial situations, and then the other one was because of the kids.
What's your thoughts?
I actually, believe it or not, actually been married before. So I just got out of a marriage.
Did you cheat?
No, black men don't cheat.
Whoa. We're going to address that one in a minute, but did she cheat?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Do tell. Come on with the juice. Come on, Shy.
For the most part, a lot of females, not saying all females, but a lot of females, they always say that, oh, you out there cheating, so they'll go out there and cheat their sales, make their sales feel better. Like me personally, every time I go out to work and make the money for the house or whatever, I got accused of cheating on her. I'd be out day in and day out trying to make a living for my family. She was a stay-at-home wife, stay-at-home mom. I gave her that option. That was on me. But when I'm out there trying to make ends meet, it's a problem. But now I do take off Sunday and Saturday, so I can be time with her and the kids. Kids be at daycare, it's me and her time. She either want to sleep or she want to go out and do her own thing. So that's really not my fault. So, I mean, cheating wise, it's your own personal opinion, if you will. Yeah, most likely they just either get bored or they just, I don't know.
And you know what? It's interesting that you should bring it up because, that's one of the things that I came up with. The article, I research things, and what I read was most married couples don't ever imagine cheating, but the truth is the reasons why they cheat is either loneliness, boredom, or alcohol. Substance abuse plays a big part in, people stepping out on their relationships. Not just men, but women too. It's a variety of different reasons.
And what I had, because I was doing research too, and what, like, I'm big on love. Like, I'm always saying love, love, love. But, like, researching, it was like, okay, you have to attach them emotionally. And then I had to think about it, like, you do have to maintain all those different emotions, not just love. You got to go deeper than love. So you got the emotional, you got the physical, you got the connection, that spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like y'all bonding so much together where it's like where boredom can't get in. So it's like we focus, well, for me, focus so much upon love, and then that's where we open up the door where insecurities can come in at. So it's like, it goes really deep, multiple ways on why do people cheat if marriage is supposed to be so good.
Well, we have someone tuned in on the live. David Burns said, some people might actually feel that they rather seek love and affection outside of the relationship because it will help them detach from the relationship. Now that's powerful.
Yeah.
And that's true.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a caller. We got someone calling in. Let us get to this caller real quick. Hello, caller. State your name and where you're calling from. What's up, Jazz? Thanks for calling in. You calling to chime in on the topic of the day?
Hold on, it's definitely okay. I got rid of the line.
So can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I feel like what it all boils down to, even, everybody has like multiple reasons for everything. I feel like what it all boils down to is personal choice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a choice. Anytime I found myself like at odds in a relationship or even my marriage, I would say like, look, I'm done, and I need my time. Whether it was like through separation or me thinking like, okay, this is for real, we're getting a divorce or anything like that. I just call it quits because I don't see the point of staying in a relationship and doing all of these things to somebody and then still expecting them to look at you the same way. Like, that's just not how I rock. But like I said, it all boils down to personal choice because if you dig up, many African American people's like childhood and their past, you can find, childhood trauma, you can find neglect, abuse, a lot of different things that men and women suffer for. So it's a personal choice that I feel like before you enter these relationships, go seek help. Do not come into a relationship not being fully capable of handling it. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's going to be a personal choice that you step out on your part. I've been told so many things from where I was selfish, that the person was telling me like I cheated because I was selfish or I was going through a lot of stuff or childhood trauma. I have been through all of those things. So that's not really an excuse. It's like you're giving a person an excuse to be such a horrible person towards you. No, go get help. Don't jump in a relationship. Go seek help before you try to be in a union with somebody else.
I agree. I totally agree there. I think so many times we bring unintended people into situations, and most often, a lot of times people cheat the first time and they won't do it with the same person per se, but they end up going back. And when they go back, then it becomes habitual. You know what I mean? I don't know. So why are we cheating? Why? Like, if you clearly want to be alone and you want to be, you want to date per se, why get in a committed relationship? It's like one of the people on the live is because, and this is what I agree with, because there's no respect for the marriage or the person. That's like one of the things that came up. Lack of respect. We have such a lack of respect for others, and we be selfless. You know what I mean? And we think about our own emotional need. It's a lot. I definitely appreciate you calling in and chopping it up, Jazz. Shout out to the Golden Child for, his comment. And also Troy McDonald. Yeah, everybody for chiming in. Come on, Faye. What you got?
Like Jazz just said, like it is a personal choice. And the biggest thing is like not walking away. Like when you hold on to a person out of fear of being alone, starting over. So it's like don't look at the situation as if, okay, I'm losing something. I built this person up so far. I did this, I did that. Like, no, that's what y'all in a relationship for. Y'all supposed to build. Once that time is over, that time is over. People come into your life for multiple reasons. Some for a season, some for long term, for the moment. Like, you cannot be afraid to let them go because God got somebody in place for you. That place is meant to be filled. But holding on to him out of fear of, oh, I don't want nobody else to get him, or he makes me feel this good, or I got this over him. You know what I'm saying? Like, or hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because it's either or. Because men don't want to let women go. That's where physical abuse come in. At. So now he beating her down mentally and physically. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. I am a domestic survivor, domestic violence survivor.
But so it's like,
don't be afraid to walk away.
We have to be conscientious of the fact that when we marry, the Bible says you're not supposed to divorce. So a lot of people don't. I don't think the average person, but the average person does not stay in a marriage simply because of fear. Some of them actually stay because they cherish their wedding vows. They actually honor them. So
Some of them don't even have wedding vows prepared. Some of them are the preachers telling them what to say.
but we still go with the tradition. Let's think about the real trajectory. What are you taught? It goes with what you're taught about getting a career. You're taught that you grow up, you find your mate, you marry them, you have children, y'all build a foundation, and you stick it out. No pain, no gain. We talked about that, the other day. No pain, no gain, right? So if they're saying no pain, no gain, at the end of the day, if you're always mentally taught that, you're going to have some troubled waters and you're supposed to see it through. But then you have that, okay, well, I worked so hard. I don't want to just throw this away. So I'm going to work on my relationship because this is in my vow. So, hey.
And that's where we lose ourselves at.
Are we losing ourselves though?
We lose ourselves to have to find ourselves.
I mean,
so it's like when you find yourself, you find yourself, you become a whole other person.
Yeah.
Man, we got some comments coming through
here.
I
want to touch on one thing too, as far as the vows go. You have to be real careful about that. Cause I know one relationship, like you say, until death do us part, and they don't believe in, getting divorced or whatever, and the other person tried to end up killing the other.
That's what I'm saying. That's where the domestic violence come in.
You gotta watch how you kind of word that around. You know what I'm saying? It is true, yeah, but for some people it's daily. Mm-hmm. So you do have to watch on that.
Well, according to statistics, the top 5 reasons for people stepping outside the marriage is 1, lack of communication, 2, financial pressures, 3, low compatibility, 4, emotional and physical disconnect, and 5, which in my opinion is number 1, lack of respect for the marriage or the person, because anytime you step out, you clearly do not respect that person, or your marriage.
But now, if you have that agreement, like polygamy, you have that agreement and stuff, is that disrespectful now, or is it still respectful?
We talked about, we brought that up too when we were coming up with the topic. Well, DS actually came up with the topic, but when we were discussing it, that's one of the things. Like you have those that believe in open relationship marriages, So, but even those end in divorce because you have that open relationship and you've allowed this person in. And the truth is, like, it's hard when you're dealing. The reason for bringing in another person is strictly because of the physical need. So you get attached to that physical need, right? And so one person gets jealous, and it's normal. You get what I'm saying? So now there's that friction. Now we're split. Is it worth it?
Now, pros and cons. Just like let's say for example, I'm dating somebody. And I have someone else on the side. I have, back to high school days, I had a wifey and I had a side chick. When the side chick is acting up, now I appreciate the wifey better because now I know what I got at home.
So that you're speaking from personal experience?
Back in high school days, yeah.
But hold on.
So this was just your high school wife? Or were you married in high school?
No. I was married for like 5 years. Okay. But in high school, I ain't had no high school wife or nothing like that. I had this one girl called main chick, called a side chick.
Okay.
The main chick, you take home the mama. The side chick, you just right there in the bedroom.
Why? Like, okay, see, here's the thing though. Why is there a main chick? It shouldn't be a main chick. Like, and it should be my chick.
You're right.
You get what I'm saying? There's no side chick because like that itself says that you said I want to be in this committed relationship. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? There's always options, like I just mentioned earlier. Let's date. You get what I'm saying? But we don't want to date. We want to lock somebody down, and we don't want them to step out and mess around. But we want to do what it is that we want to do when we see fit.
Mm-hmm.
You just an old cheater.
Wait, hold on. What happened to black men don't cheat?
Black men don't cheat.
Yeah, but you just said you were cheating. You started off early cheating.
Understand something. It's a big difference. From one,
did you outgrow your cheating? I'm just trying to figure it out. Clear it out.
Back in high school.
So you outgrew your cheating?
Yeah, I don't cheat no more. In high school, you consider it cheating. Okay, it is what it is. Black men, they don't cheat. Niggas do. It's a
wrong terminology.
No. So what is the difference though?
Okay, you have white collar and that was a bad example. Hold on.
You know what? This topic getting a little hot. Well, you know, we're gonna go ahead and get back to the music. Man, our guest just came up in the building. Man, looking fabulous as always. Looking Broadway, Miss Analog Soul. Yeah, can't wait to get to this interview. Man, it's hot in here. We're gonna play another track, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna give you, you know, these relationship tips, right? We gonna keep the conversation going. 630-465-0229. Man, it's a whole vibe up in here. Don't you dare touch that dial. Afternoon kickback vibes with ChiBananas.
DS your favorite Danielle, the Surgeon Hello.
And your boy ShyMac.
Ooh, we got a whole sentence going on over here, baby. Y'all have officially been sentenced to the 3 o'clock hour. Don't you go nowhere. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah.
You really tried it. You really did.
I'm just saying, what's the difference? What's the difference?
And that was my fault. I forgot I couldn't say that. But it's a big difference.
What's the difference? What, the size of their toys, the dollar in their pocket?
No, it's just like y'all females. Y'all don't like eating a Snickers bar for the rest of your life. Y'all want a Snicker. Y'all want a Kit Kat. Y'all want a Butterfinger. It's not just us men. It's y'all females too.
Yeah, actually, and one of the studies that I read, most women, the average woman cheats simply because that's what she wants to do. It's not because, like some step out because they feel lonely. You get what I'm saying? Or they feel neglected, should I say. Some step out because of, revenge, right? But the average woman that cheats, it says they do it simply because they want to. Because the difference in woman and man is what they say. Women, when women choose to cheat, they're actually thinking about leaving the relationship. It is not. They don't want to no longer be there.
Right. And another example, I have a lot of female friends that I talk to. Not necessarily, they're not all sexually or nothing like that. They're all just real good friends of mine. And they told me that, when they're not married or whatever and they're quote unquote dating, they can date more than one person. Now, is that true?
You say that one more time.
If they say we can date more than one person, is that true?
Who can?
A quote unquote single female.
A single female can date whoever she wants to.
But now, all right. So now, for example, right now, me and you are dating and stuff. Can you go talk to somebody else?
We dating.
We're dating.
Yep. Because the door is still open.
What kind of junk is that?
We're dating. So therefore, we ain't say, okay, I'm yours.
You're dating, the point in dating is to see if you are compatible. It's not to become exclusive. Like people, and I think that's why we end up in relationships that we don't want to be in. Why we end up in relationships that we're not compatible for, because people attach the fact that we're going out dating and because we spend time together as we're together. Oh, hell no, we're not together. Negro, we're dating. I see other people. I want to see other people. You say what?
It's like a job. Dates are interviews.
Yeah, say it again. That's exactly what it is. Dates are interviews. In that order.
So,
yes.
So just this is for a question. As soon as y'all say, okay, we're just dating, quote unquote, why do y'all get mad when y'all see it with somebody else?
Why do you get mad? Because it's
we're dating, right?
Why? I'm finna tell you why. It's natural. So that's how you know you're developing feelings, and like now you're starting to say, hey, I wonder what it'll feel like to be without this person. So now you're thinking on maybe I want to take it to the next level. Maybe I want to be exclusive, and it shouldn't be that way. Mm-hmm. But it's natural. If they don't care, if a person don't care that you date someone else, then they're clearly not into you. You know, let's go.
Mm-hmm. It's when I feel like when y'all start moving into the house with each other, then okay, like y'all really building something. Like I can lay on you and tell you my visions and ideas, and you can help me see this through. And you tell me your vision and ideas, and I'm helping you see it through. When we showing up at each other's events. Now, no, I'm not gonna step out because now I'm putting at risk what I got, what I'm building with him. So we don't gotta be married, but I see something more serious with you that okay, I'm willing to pursue it. If you that type of person that be like, okay, well I don't want to get married because whatever reasons, but I still want to be with the person for the rest of our lives. Okay, I'm the type of person that I want to get married, so the person that I'm with he might have that vision, but we just don't see it another way.
Y'all are hilarious.
I'm just saying, you know, it's like you see the differences and you break them out. Yeah. That's negative and positive. A battery, a car. What? Car mainly going well. The battery ain't going nowhere. The engine ain't going nowhere. The transmission ain't going nowhere. The main component.
There is one thing you should know.
No, y'all keep this topic to the y'all chicken something.
And you kicked it off with men don't cheat.
Cheating on a whole nother level. Look what I found. This is what people do.
Yes. Hey, and that's exactly what one of my.
That's very,
you know,
that's skillful.
We're talking cheating. Today's topic is if being married is supposed to be so great, why do people cheat so often nowadays? Like, it ain't a rare occasion. It's all the time thing, man. It's lit. Leave her on. And you know what? I'm feeling good.
No more topics about relationships. If I need somebody,
baby, the afternoon kickback is about feeding your mind, your body, and your spirit. I told you, when you come up in here, you're going to walk away with something you need. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I ain't doing what I'm setting out to do. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. To something you have to share. Y'all want to listen to the music I'm listening to? I need you guys to go to supportdistrictradio.com. Tune in, okay? We are currently listening to Sugarland with Stay. This is a whole song, a country song about a cheating woman. Like, why don't you stay? When your wife call you to go, why you don't stay? Because he got to go home to his wife. You know that person that he's so bored with, the one that he don't like, the one that he's financially incompatible with, you know, the one that he hates so much. He rushes back home to her. Why? Why do you want to put
and then that's it too. Like, you got those shit too. Well, the woman makes the most amount of money, and the man steps out and cheats with a woman that like doesn't have as much money as his woman because he needs to feel needed.
Very, very true.
Best of you.
Your boss gonna hate this.
Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Hey, welcome back, y'all. Man, that was just that. I told you, you never know what you're going to get over here on the afternoon kickback because don't nobody know good music like I know good music. It is me, ShyBananas. I'm juicing up your afternoons with the musical therapy. Y'all know this chit chat right here is getting hot. Like cast iron skillet hot, fish grease hot. You know what I'm saying? Why? If marriage is supposed to be such a beautiful thing, why do so many people cheat? You know, we got so many people chiming in on the live. Man, hey, you know, this topic was in here getting crazy because our guest host, ShyMac, admitted off the mic that he started off being a cheater in high school. He started early, talking about my main chick and my side chick, you know, my wifey. Like he gave her the wifey title himself, and then said, you know what? I want more. Give me some more. He had this Busta Rhymes going on. Give me some more. Anyway, the lovely analog soul is sitting over there in the corner. You know, she coming up next, y'all. But in the meantime, between time, you know, we promise you taco tips because it's Taco Tuesday, so we got to give you some taco tips really quick. You know, Taco and Tequila Tuesday. It's also that other Tea Tuesday, but we're not gonna say that.
Taco, tequila, what?
Ooh.
Okay.
Get out of the But anyway, what's our taco tips for today, ShyMac?
Taco tip Tuesday. We got tacos with a twist. All you need is some beef, chunky roast beef, some chili powder, garlic, onion, dry. Ooh, what is that?
You can't read your writing.
Dry oregano. No, it's tight. That's a difference.
Oh Lord.
A teaspoon of salt, black pepper, and just squeeze some lemon on it with some fried corn. Can you eat fried corn? I ain't making fried stuff. I ain't no chef.
What?
I was telling myself.
And you was married for how long and your wife ain't fried? You know, see, you know what? A lot of men leave too. You know, she can't cook.
No, see, we both can cook. It's a difference. Okay, we both can cook. Maybe a mean oatmeal and some what's that? Bacon, beans, and hot dogs. Ooh, pork and beans and French.
He said bacon, beans.
No,
you know what?
I lost the name.
I'm gonna need you to go back to the taco
anyways.
because yeah, you scarred behind that mess. Bacon, beans, and hot dogs.
We got pineapple shrimp tacos.
He gave me snorting. Afternoon kickback vibes, y'all. Only right here. I'm telling you, we juice up your afternoons. We don't come to play. Okay.
Oh my goodness. We got pineapple shrimp tacos. We got tacos with a twist. We got quesadilla style fish tacos.
Oh yeah.
That sounds kind of delicious.
What kind of fish do they use on that?
They use tilapia, a tilapia or a salmon.
Mm-hmm.
You have to fry it though. So
okay.
We have a veggie taco, which feeds up to 4 people. If it's somebody like me, 2 people. And it's 20 minutes long.
That defeats the whole purpose
of
eating healthy if you're gonna double it.
No, well, if you're a big guy like me, you have to eat.
You're eating 4 servings though.
It says 4. It says 4 or quotation marks.
But you're gonna eat 4 servings. But you know what?
It can be small tacos.
You know what? Okay. I mean, you're supposed to live your best life on tacos.
There you go.
And the tequila is the excuse. That's why you can have the other teas too.
And we have.
So we be stepping out tacos. Like y'all know what taco? Yeah, you know what? Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
And we have my favorite, the spicy shrimp taco. Serves up to 4 servings.
You don't eat all that by yourself?
No, I'm gonna leave at least 2. You know, depending on the size of the shell. And it's up for 20 minutes to prepare.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, y'all can find all these taco ideas on the afternoon kickback page. You're looking for a good, fun way to, enjoy your Taco Tuesday instead of, the old regular tacos. Make sure y'all go check out the page. Man, y'all know what? It's time for my girl to come up in here. Before, while we get her together, and get her in her position. Man, let's talk about some of the comments because people are definitely chiming in on the live. If you're not tuned in on the live, you're missing out because the live is just as fun as the live broadcast, okay? Man, I have David Burns who actually tunes in every day all the way from Cedar Hills, Texas. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that rocks out with the afternoon kickback. But he said, in reference to why, if marriage is supposed to be so great, why do people step out on their relationships? And he simply said he give his female friends a boundary that they better not cross. Whoa. And one in particular, true story, but long story short, he had to remove her quickly off her Facebook because she got messy and she knew he was married. But she still tried it, and I had to block off Facebook and let her go because that was disrespectful. Well, David, you burned her, so she burned you back. It's all in your name, Mr. Burns. You can't be going around playing with people's emotions like hearts. And Tyler Perry said, ain't nothing worse than a woman's score.
Yes.
Yeah, but two wrongs don't make it right.
But it feels good in the meantime. I mean, that's what they say. I don't know. Like, yeah, I do know, baby. I had to grow, baby. That's why I do this, baby, because I had to grow. Man, shout out to the beautiful, talented, lovely, ambitious, vocally, like, just amazing Miss Analog Soul. Right?
Yes.
Actress.
Hello.
She's an actress, spoken word artist,
Yes.
a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I discovered you were a teacher, but it doesn't surprise me. Man, you are a woman of many hats, and we got to talk about them hats, girl. You look amazing.
Thank you. So do you, love?
Thank you, girl. I be trying. I look like, okay.
No. You look like it's some beautiful weather outside, and I am too cute to be inside all day. That's
Girl,
what you
I
look like.
got on the sun. Look, I got on a real sundress.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, 79th Street, loving this sundress right now. Let's just say that. Well, welcome, my love.
Absolutely.
Thanks for blessing the kickback with your presence. I had to get you because, baby, when I seen you perform at the Mother's Day, the tribute in honor of Miss Africa Water, whom I love too. She'll be on she's coming to the show soon too. Like, man, I was in the building with some powerful Black women. Shout out to I Said It management. Absolutely. And Brenda Taylor Ricky for throwing such a fabulous event. For connecting us.
Absolutely. Yeah. I tell you, I am so excited to be here. I've been dancing all morning.
Girl, like I've been excited because your pieces are so powerful. And I'm big on, as you can see, the vibe is to get clarity, get understanding, help people understand like you are not alone, as Michael Jackson would say.
Absolutely.
Are not alone. Chibi's here with you. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying on karaoke night. Tonight going down at VIP Lounge. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out. Anyway, we gotta keep this interview off though. I done had a little fun. What's going on, girl?
Everything is so wonderful. It is so wonderful.
You haven't, because you walked in the middle of the broadcast, but you haven't officially met my co-host. That is Danielle.
Hello.
Danielle.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
And this is my special guest co-host, ShyMac.
All right.
It's all kind of energy up in here. It's all kind of vibration energy up in here, and I'm loving it,
Absolutely.
So let's go ahead and get to it.
Yes. All right.
Analog Soul.
Yes.
Born. Kylie Brown.
Kylie Brown, yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
First stage name, you went by Kai.
Yes.
Right? So you started poetry back in 2011.
Correct.
But you didn't take the stage until 2013.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So before we dive off into that, let's dive off into who Kiley Brown is, who she was before what you call a poet performer was born.
Well, I don't know. I guess I'm just a regular everyday queen, you know. And I just I fell in love with words at an early age. My parents were the ones that bought that whole encyclopedia set, you know. And me and my sisters just loved going through them like they were magazines and learning different things. And so we just kind of ate it up. So then I started writing actually towards the end of my marriage.
Okay.
So
funny we're talking breakups.
So yeah. So I used it as therapy. To write, to get all of those emotions out, you know, and things like that. And so I started putting them on Facebook. And one of my cousins called me and said, well, if you don't stop giving that away for free, I'm going to need you to stop giving away these poems for free. And she believed in me so much, my cousin Vicky believed in me so much that she actually put together an open mic and made me the host. Now, a few things you should know. First of all, I am an introvert. Okay. I like to be in the house by myself with my cat. Okay. And when she made me get out there, I was reading my poems from the paper, I'm shaking and things like that and all of that. But it made me braver. And then I met Black Ice. So yeah, he is the CEO and founder of Poet, People of Extraordinary Talent. So somehow I got connected with him. And one day he asked me, as soon as I joined, he said, what you doing Saturday? And I said, well, I mean, you know, I don't really have much going on. He's like, okay, well, you know, meet me at the McCormick Center, whatever, you know, McCormick Place, and you know, whatever, wear your t-shirt. So I got there. He didn't give me any instructions whatsoever. Then he told me right before we got on stage what he wanted me to perform. And I was so nervous.
Put you on the
seeing
spot,
all
honey.
those people. Yeah. So like I was like this far away from the microphone. I was so scared. And he walked by, he was hyping up the crowd and everything. And he walked behind me and he gave me the biggest push. I almost kissed the microphone. And I looked at all those women. I was like, well, it's too late to back up now. And that was it. And so
he just threw you out there.
Yeah.
And you flew like the bird that you are. Because your words are so powerful, you know. So I want to salute you for just being conscientious of what you put out here and being passionate about that.
Absolutely. All my writing is about love, essentially. So that is whether it's eros, man and woman, or it's love for the community. You know, and a love for our people and for this world. So I talk about those things. I mostly talk from a woman's perspective because that's what I got. You know? So
I'm gonna take what I got and I'm gonna work with it.
Yes, absolutely. I write to teach young people.
Okay.
I write to mentor them, so it's always in my mind. Okay. So one of the pieces that you heard me do on Mother's Day, I call it Goddess. And so Goddess has several different Black women that are important for us to know in that piece. And when I perform them at park districts or at the juvenile detention center and things like that, the children come to know these people they didn't know. And I'm doing Angela Davis, Maya Angelou, Eartha Kitt. They didn't know these people. They didn't know who they were. So,
like you, I'm ready to put you on the spot because they have to see you in person.
Right, that's what I was wondering. Like, can we get a sample?
Okay,
look on Afternoon Kickback.
Y'all know I appreciate. Man, I'm about to get in tears because, like, seeing somebody so passionate about what it is that they do, your words, you speak your words with conviction, and that's big. You get what I'm saying? So that means you're putting big things and big energy in the universe. And I just want to salute you, Queen.
Yes.
I ain't gonna become a crybaby right now, but man, I fell in love with you. I can't even lie, sister. I can't. And you reminded me of like when I, used to write. I'm rich. This side of that. I can pick
Do
back
it. Do
up
it.
again,
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Never too late. Never, ever. No, never too late.
Faye, what were you asking?
I was asking her, can she do a piece? But maybe think about it.
Not a problem. It's not a problem.
Okay, well, first I want to say condolences on the passing of your mom.
Man, I appreciate that.
Yes.
Very much.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's
also,
coming up on the
COVID,
anniversary in a few
yes.
days, and so it's a long story. My mom passed during COVID time. She did not pass of COVID or complications
Thank the
from
Lord.
COVID, but unfortunately,
Who's
she
your mom?
was helped along by the what we calling them people, the workers. What we
The essential workers.
Yeah, she was helped by the essential workers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's a long story. I don't want to talk about that right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, we definitely want to just, offer our condolences.
Yeah,
I know I know it's rough. I lost my dad during the pandemic. So, man.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, I wanted to say that. I had to get that out first. Okay, so with the passing of your mom, COVID like coming in and like everything going AWIS, how did you keep yourself sane and like you so beautiful and so vibrant, like nobody would ever know, like you, this woman just went through all this, you would never know, like how did you keep your mental in check?
Oh, it's very easy. I call him God.
Amen.
Come in here. Talk that talk, girl.
Yes. Faith
Not
of a
like the
mustard
GOD.
seed. You need,
Man.
You just talked
need
about that on your show.
Yeah, absolutely. You need some kind of spiritual base. Now, whatever you call your creator, that's on you. But I call him God.
Yes.
Okay. So the thing is, even at the moment when I got the call that she passed away, the first thing I did was have a hallelujah jumping out my clothes David dancing party, because we was only promised 70 years. My mom passed that. Okay. So she has children that will carry on her name and her heritage and her legacy and her grandchildren, etc. So I was just really celebratory about the fact that I had both my parents all my life together, all my life, And so, we know that there is an end time. Yeah. There is. My only issue was the dignity that was taken away from her when she passed. But I know she was with God and rocked in his hand. So on that part, I'm not worried about ever. Yes, I celebrate her life every day. My look is a part of what she was to me and what she looked like, and a little bit of everything in me. And my sisters are like a part of her. We went through her closet when she passed, and she would never let us in the closet, and we were all in there screaming.
I think that's every mother.
She would be. But she had something for everyone. Everyone saw, I have a sister that likes, the sweatpants and the comfortable clothes. I got, one that likes, a little more casual, maybe some jeans or something like that. And then she had dresses, and those are me.
So talk to me, Black Girl Magic. What does that mean?
Oh my goodness. There is nothing that Black Girl Magic isn't. If you got a speck of brown in you, then you got a gift to give. Okay. So whatever your gift is, I call them God gifts. Whatever your God gift is, you must use it. Hello. You must use it. Do not keep it to yourself. Yes. Use it and help other people that need it, the things that you've gone through. I've been through a lot of things like everybody else, and I put it into words, and it takes a lot of courage to put your heart on a microphone and let everybody look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you're always taught, don't wear your heart on your sleeve.
Absolutely.
You know, like when you wear your heart on your sleeve, you're vulnerable. But I think that's when we're at our best because you learn the most in your vulnerable moments.
Yes, you know? Most definitely. You know, like
speaking of pieces, I think it's time because I think they need to know exactly why we're so excited to have you here and how powerful your words can be. You sent me I got 4 pieces of yours. Which one would you like to send them into first?
Let's do Driving While Black.
Driving While Black.
Yeah.
Now, before we go into it, what was the motivation in behind it?
Absolutely. So this is kind of how my process happens. I use a lot of things from my life that happened. I was in a relationship, and my boyfriend, who we talked every day, all day, texting, calling, he lived in another state, so we were always in communication. And all of a sudden, he disappeared for 3 days. Mm-hmm. Very unusual. I did everything, trying to call his mama, everything, trying to find him. On the 4th day, he called me to tell me that he had been arrested because he fit the description.
Wow.
Whoa.
He was wearing a white button-down, long-sleeve shirt, a black tie, but black slacks, black belt, black shoes, because he's an educated man, and he was on his way to work, and somehow he fit the description. Now, he's also 6'4", and he probably 400 pounds, so he'll be a dude. So I couldn't even imagine who else looked like him. It couldn't be several people that looked like him in the neighborhood that fit that description.
Right.
So, the world doesn't know, but we know as a culture that when there's a large black man, they are the biggest teddy bears in the world.
Yes, they are.
Sweetest, cuddliest, everything.
Soft and charming.
Exactly. Now, the only time you have to worry about them is when you're messing with their people now. But, but for the most part, 90% of the time, they teddy bears. And he was like that. He had, they handcuffed him, knocked him to the ground. He had bad knees and arthritis, and he had an asthma attack. Wow. They didn't call anybody. They didn't let him take his medicine. They just threw him in jail.
You know what?
Yeah. So
you're trying to make me cry today.
No. Well, when he told me the story, all of these images came, and so I wrote them as they came.
I can't wait to
that's
listen.
What this piece is about.
Now we're gonna be listening to this for the first time because I just got this this morning. So we're all virgins to this piece. Driving While Black, Miss Analog Soul. Keep it locked right here on the afternoon kickback with ChiBananas.
DS your fave, Danielle. This is Urgent Hello.
And guest host for the week,
your boy ShyMac.
Yeah, it's more than radio right here on Myradiochicago, baby.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? We got Analog Soul in the building. In our home. We changed it from building to home.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I love it.
Beats production.
Telling y'all, I need y'all to share the live. Don't nobody know good music like I know good music. I don't come to play. Woo, come on, girl.
Much authority and too little scruples, alights his vehicle and walks towards my heart with a weapon cocked, ripping my lover from his cockpit of innocence. The being cuffs him, the being beats him, the being arrests him, degrades him for entering a no-king zone and belting it out in a coward's tone and getting away with atrocities because my king is alone. Hovering above in my dream bubble, I scream and beat the bubble until my hands bleed. But I cannot help, he cannot hear, and I am paralyzed with fear. For you see, the man that I adore is tantalizingly tall. The man that I adore is decadently dark. The man that I adore is driving while black. Someone please tell me, how can this be? How can they treat my king this way? Because of a discrepancy. My master protector has had his body broken. Cuts, scrapes, bruises, breaks his tokens. And this being has visited my heartthrob much too often. And I'm beginning to believe that the goal is to send my soulmate to his coffin. Hovering above, I scream and beat the bubble until I bleed. Then drop to my knees, for it is finally revealed to me that this being is not human and does not see my mahogany king as a man. And so I wake from my dream, realizing, yes, it is all just a dream, until the scent of liniment and cream forces me back to reality. And so duty calls, I mend the holder of my future seed, distracting him from my tears as I scream.
I'll go right into your next the one you did.
I'm every woman, it's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally.
This is called Goddess, right?
I'm every woman, it's all in me. I can read your thoughts right now, everyone from A to Z.
Big nasty.
Whoa. I am Goddess. I am greatest of God's creation. I gave birth to nations, the manifestation of God, mother of all civilization. You see, I am God's second chance for man. You see, he shaped and molded me with his very own hands. You may call me a work of art. Combine Van Gogh, Da Vinci, and Picasso. None have created a vision as exquisite as this. You see, I have made kings fall to their knees, even though I've been told that I'm truly difficult to please. I've even made the strongest man in the world weak, just as Samson. You see, I am the culmination of every great woman that has ever walked this earth, and I call upon her energy at my will. For instance, through me, God delivered upon the world the sun. Some call him Horus. I call him Heru. You may call me Isis. I danced through your mind, carving the path for those to come. You may call me Catherine Dunham. I have the power to bewitch your minds with audible and visual pleasantries. I, my pretties, am Ursa Kit. I encourage you to be the phenomenal woman that you were meant to be. Phenomenal woman. Phenomenally, you may call me Maya. I And the fire within your core that makes your arms arise and your hands twist into a fist, liberating minds and society. You may call me Angela, my sister. You've been on my mind, sister. We're to overcome, sister. I'm keeping my on you. I am spirituality, grace, and loyalty, queen to my king, and loyal to his dream. You may call me Coretta. I protested atrocities like 16 shots, taking my message to the streets and City Hall's door with passion, commitment, and poetry. I will not be muted, and I will not be silenced. You may call me Misconception. I am the melanated epitome of grace, style, power, and intelligence. I gave birth to nations while my melanated king ran the nation. You see, I speak what I mean and do what I say. You see, my queendom is legendary. You may call me Michelle. You see, I am whatever the fates have deemed me to be, a warrior queen with impossible responsibilities. You see, I carry a load on my shoulders more heavy than Atlas, for I am also the progenitor of future progeny. And I do this for them. I also do this for you and for me, so that there will always be a future of we queens. For I am every woman, it's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yo, man, we are back. Man, I don't even know what to say in behind all that. Like, it's power in the building. It is power in the words. You know,
Absolutely.
shout out to Miss Analog Soul in the building.
Yes. Oh, I'm so happy.
That was just her
here.
piece. Goddess. Before that, we listened to Driving While Black. Man.
Yes. One day I am going to perform Goddess in front of Michelle Obama. I've claimed it.
Oh, stick it in the air.
Yes.
Put it in the air.
It's gonna happen. So, and then that piece was being a little dark chocolate girl with fuzzy hair, and nobody on TV looked like me.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to dig and dig. It took years for me to find somebody that looked like me, so I could relate to them. So those are some of the women that I grew up looking up to and educating myself on.
Okay.
You know, and even mimicking in some way until I found my way. You know, so that's definitely what that piece is about, because it speaks to everyone, every woman, and there's so many women that I can put in the piece and take out whenever I feel like it. So now, of course, I have Madam VP.
And you know what's funny? That's actually one of my questions that I had for you later. When you're creating, what is your creative edge? And when you are creating, when you go and perform a piece, have you ever performed a piece that, you know, you didn't get the response from the audience that you were looking for? So you went and did you go and do it?
Yeah, absolutely. So I do it strategically. So when I write a piece and I memorize it, I do it somewhere where it's conducive to making a few mistakes.
Okay.
So which would be like say if I do a neighborhood festival. You know what I mean? So you can play a little. You know, if you forget some words, you can be a little more animated or something to take people's minds off of it. And that way I'll know what I have to work on for the next time around. But it took a long time before people even would clap for me because I don't know what it was exactly.
And how did you handle that? Like,
how did I handle it? I was like, listen, I was fabulous. If y'all don't know the words, come let me know. We can look it up together. So, I just waited my time.
And they learned that you were fabulous.
Exactly. So, what is it? Your gift makes rooms for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, like I said, people would, I would do a piece and then I would be done. And there would be crickets. And then somebody would feel sorry and start the little slow clap. And I know about the stage. But, then after a while, people started catching on, or I started to find my audience, or, something like that started to happen and shift. So that's kind of where I am now. People are actually starting to pay attention, and
people should love you. Like, you are a piece. You are definitely an act to see.
Thank you.
Yes, and even to say, like, I wouldn't even say that they feel sorry. It's like some people, they don't get it, and then you speaking to them is fast, but really, it's normal speed. But like the man had to catch up, and they was like, oh, okay.
Right. They might be off the marijuana.
Like you left them in the zone, was like, okay.
Look, they probably was envisioning it. Like they probably done a whole
and they had
journey.
to come back. Like,
I'll accept it. Most definitely. So I consider myself a storyteller. So when I am writing my pieces, they are mostly in a story kind of form.
Okay.
That I'm telling about something that's happening in the story.
Okay. So, and I see that you love theater. Like, how did you get involved with theater?
One day, I just stepped out on faith, and I looked and I saw an audition for a movie. Mm-hmm. And I said, I've never acted before or anything like that. Okay. I don't know how to prepare an audition. I don't have, anything really prepared. I didn't have any of that stuff. So, but I said, you know what I do have? I got this bowl. So I went in and I was so nervous and I did the poem. And they were like, what's your phone number? I was like, it's right there on my headshot. And they were, no, what's your phone number? So I didn't get the role, but I got called to do an audition for a play. Okay. And so I ended up in the Chicago style Nutcracker at the Harold Washington Cultural Center. Yes. The Cultural Center has 1,000 seats in it, okay? Because it's the largest Black community theater in the country and Black owned in Chicago, So I was so nervous, and it was a packed house. But I did it, and I kind of got the bug from there. But after I was done, someone immediately called me and was like, okay, can you do a read for this new play that we have? Okay. And it ended up being King of the Policy running numbers. Mm-hmm. So all about how, basically lottery started in Chicago and was stolen from us.
That's a hug. We gotta invite you back for another, another show, because you do so much and you have so much going on. We can't possibly cover in one show. Like real stuff. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like you're a teacher, you're a philanthropist, like actress, an advocate, a mentor. You do so many things. Like you, Black Women's Expo.
Yes.
a whole 6 year, right?
I did it until the shutdown. Ever since 2013, when I got pushed in front of that mic, I've been doing it every year since then with my poet family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Black Isis.
Black Ice. Black Ice is the CEO, and then Black Isis is his wife.
Okay.
And she actually runs Black Girl Magic. So it's BLAQ Girl Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome. We have a whole overnight experience with the girls, and we teach them all kind of things. We teach them how to do vision boards and everything. We introduce them to different music. Like, we'll let them be the DJ for a while. And I'm the one that nobody likes because I'm finna put on Miles Davis. And we finna listen to some jazz.
Ooh.
And I'm finna, explain to you who Nina Simone is.
Because I mean, learn how to appreciate the art.
Exactly. Because there is no civilization that did not excel or even move forward without an artist. Okay. Every family has an artist.
True.
So like in my family, on the branch of our tree, everybody is an apple, and I grew up a pineapple. So my parents didn't really know what to do with me. But
I like that. I definitely like it. Like, if you can talk to the people out here, like, what is it that you want them to take most away from your work?
Man, if I could destroy something in the world, it would be selfish people, selfish things. I would like to see everybody be selfless and help each other. I love science fiction, and I loved how Star Trek would have communities where there was no money. It was whatever your gift was your gift to the community. That's just what you did, and so it was something that you enjoyed, something that you could do, and something that you could contribute to the community. I want us all to contribute to the community. I don't have any children, but I consider myself one of the godmothers of the ghetto.
Okay.
So everybody's baby is my baby. So I am super TT. I'm everybody's TT. Everybody's TT.
Because it takes a village.
Yeah.
And it's so important.
Oh my goodness. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Speaking of, what do you think about policing and the whole, it's been a lot going on since the pandemic and defunding the police. What's your thoughts? Because I guess that wasn't even in my question, but seeing that we talked about your ex-husband and his situation with driving while black, and you being such so vocal about adversities in communities. What's your thoughts?
Man, I feel heartbroken every day that just because of sight, we are oppressed. We are the only people on this planet that if they showed a camera, a satellite from up above, we are the ones that they could pick out. Okay? I never understood, even as a child, why someone would hate the color of my skin or the color of the skin of my father, my mother, my sisters, my cousins. I don't even understand that. The thing about the pandemic and everything that is happening with the shutdown is that we've let the window shade up on things that we have been experiencing, here. And it's not that it wasn't happening before. It's just that now the world knows exactly how America treats its black and brown citizens. Okay. So the problem, I don't know if we defund the police, something else has to come there in place, is the thing. Because we do need assistance in emergencies. Okay, we do need that. But we need people who are trained and who are compassionate enough to deal with the situation or don't get the job. If you are scared of black people, don't get the job. If you're scared of anybody, any other human being, don't get the job. That's very simple. Exactly. Get a trade, man. We need more teachers. We need a whole bunch of other people. Find something else to do.
Yeah. I agree.
You know. So I wish I had an answer. Maybe it'll come to me and me and the Holy Spirit to chill out one day and see what we come up with.
So analog soul volume, you got the analog soul CD.
Yes.
The analog soul experience.
Yes.
The CD.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Where can they find that?
You can definitely go to my website, which is where I would love for you to go.
Okay.
So that's analog soul the artist. You'll find all the information to contact me, and I can either mail it to you if you wanna, if you want to CD people, because I am an analog person, so I like the old school stuff. I like the sound of records. I love to see the CD move, and I love books. I want to hear the pages, touch the pages. I want all that.
Speaking
experience.
of books, you have 4.
I've been in 4 anthologies.
Yeah.
Yes,
Tell us about that.
absolutely. So, the anthologies is several people in one book. And so I have several poems in different volumes of the poet anthology.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I will be working on something on my own because I've been bugged to death by my friends and family. So I will do something on my own. I will work on that project, but I have a couple of other things that take priority right now.
Okay. Y'all know I'll talk all day. Y'all got anything? It's almost time for us to get up out here and make room for the next show. Y'all got anything y'all want to add?
Yes, sure. Okay, like growing up in a household, what is it that we are lacking today that if we still like had this trait that was carried on, that this love trait, emotion trait, like back in the day, that respect can be regained in today's relationship that can help expand tomorrow's, the future relationships.
Absolutely. The same thing has always been communication.
And God.
Absolutely. Remember when we used to be at the table?
Yeah.
Eating dinner. Everybody in the house had to sit down. Everybody had to do. You still need to do that.
Yeah.
This is how we teach our children about finances, the things that aren't taught in school. Their morals, their spirituality, and to think for yourselves. Critical thinking. This is how we get it at home. You start there. You start at your home, and the intelligence and the beauty and the greatness of relationships will spread faster than the COVID virus.
Yes.
So that's definitely what we need to do, and the communication helps everything from your love relationships, your parents' relationships, your business relationships. Everything starts with communication.
Yeah, God most definitely speaks.
Yes, absolutely.
Man, you got a lot of people chiming in on the conversation.
That's what's up.
David Burns said, in reference to your first performance, you get some people that just look at you like a deer in the headlight, and it doesn't catch them as quick because what you said was good or bad, or a combination of both. Man. Anyway, we gotta keep it moving.
Okay.
I love it. What's next? What you got going on now? Let's talk about what's going on with Miss Analog Soul right now.
I am co-hosting a radio show with A Spark and Marcia Jackson. We call her our Jamaican princess. So she calls from Jamaica every first and third Thursday. So we're on TalkShoe.com on Poet Radio, who is we're celebrating our 10-year anniversary. So this Thursday will be the third Thursday. So 8 p.m. TalkShoe.com, strictly for the listeners. It's an open mic. If you love words, that's who it is open to. So that's whether you're a poet, if you're a lyricist, if you have a book, or even if you're an actor that wants to try a monologue. If it's words, bring them.
Okay.
Yes. That's strictly for the listeners. It's for. I will be on several episodes of Showtime's The Shy.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out some kind of like a contest for people who are watching The Shy to tell me every unlocked soul sighting that they saw on the show. And I don't know, maybe I'll give away an album and a book or something, but something like that.
I love it. Make sure you keep me in line.
Oh, definitely.
I gotta have you, and I definitely have to have you.
Absolutely.
Another words of silk you got.
Yes, tonight I have another wonderful, blessed interview with I Said It, the poet.
One of the sponsors of the show, shout out to I Said It Management. And he hooked us up like if it wasn't for him.
Absolutely.
Probably wouldn't even connected right here and now. I wouldn't say never connected, but we wouldn't have been connected as quick. So I'm humbled.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah. So make sure y'all check her out again tonight.
Tonight at 6 o'clock, y'all.
Man, y'all can get more juice on this analog. So
absolutely.
Man, I love to talk to you much longer, but like I say, it's almost time for us to get up out of here. Before we get up out of here, we didn't get to touch on the topic of the day with the Johnson & Johnson, the 9 New York Yankees testing positive for COVID after being fully vaccinated with the Johnson & Johnson vaccination. But I will talk about it tomorrow because it's definitely a wow factor for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, wow, why are you guys steady getting this shot when Johnson & Johnson is already under a lawsuit for taking lives, Man, and, you got shivers and shakes and tremors and deaths and everything that's going on, yet we're still taking it. And they were all asymptomatic. Yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Anyway, today's topic of the day, Talk About It Tuesday, was if being married is supposed to be such a great thing, why do people step out? We had a lot of people chime in on the conversation. We appreciate you guys for doing that. ShyMac gave out taco tips, for Taco Tuesday. But, my fave got some pointers she want to give you real quick on because it's transformation tips for relationships.
Yes, transformational tips. You got to take care of your mental. Like, if you don't do nothing else, save your mental. So, quick tips. If you got to go through his personal items, relax your mind. A person can do whatever they want to do. Because why? They was given free will at birth. So if they want to cheat, they got the free will to do it. If they want to have and download apps, they got the free will to do it. If they want to step out, look at the booty while you right there, they got the free will to do it. You save your mental and you do what you got to do and you move on. Always self first. If you feel like crying or feeling angry, then don't fret about being alone. Your soul needs some alone time with you. So, we get so caught up in jumping a relationship that we don't realize that it's just we ain't connected with nobody because our soul needs alone time with us. So, spend time with yourself. And last but not least, don't deprive yourself from freedom. Your mental needs you. So, take that trip. Fly to that other side of the country. Meditate at the water. Free your mind, however it is. Take that trip and have you some fun. And those are some transformational tips, mental tips with DS your fave.
Man, thank you for that. I definitely appreciate that.
Well done.
Before, I got more for you because that's what we're here to do, juice up your afternoon. So, I got 4 mantras. We talked about anxiety yesterday. And so I came up with these mantras. Well, I didn't come up with them. I found these mantras that has proven to help me get through some stressful times. And I know that they can help you because they've helped so many others. So if you're looking for instant stress relief for the mind, body, and spirit, number 1, with every breath, say to yourself, I feel myself relaxing. This mantra will help you relieve any physical or emotional tension that you may be feeling as a result of extreme stress. And it also can help you get out of your mind. Sometimes we stay trapped inside our head too much. So, try this. Most of the time, your mind is overactive, and so is your thoughts, and it causes you to be anxious or feel stress, anxiety. Control your mind. How this mantra can help you: your breath is an extremely powerful tool that can instantly evoke feelings of relaxation. This mantra is also perfect to use when you need to release a pent up tension. Did y'all know when you feel tense, it reflects your attitude and can make it very difficult to let go, relax, and surrender to the flow of life? Now, banana fact of the day: over time, stress and tension can build up in your shoulders, neck, and stomach, having you feel all twisted up. So, try, saying to yourself with every breath, I feel myself relaxing. When you want to use this type of mantra, this mantra is to control your mind and your thoughts. So, yeah, make sure you use that. Number two, say to yourself, I have control over how I feel, and I choose to feel at peace. We just finished talking about speaking things into existence. You have the power to control your mind, your thoughts, and your feelings. It won't happen overnight. I can't tell you that it'll happen overnight, but through practice, you can get there. Now, this second mantra allows you to feel in control and calm and balance when your emotions start to feel out of control. Now, there are times that we all go through situations in our lives when stress or an anxiety can get the better of us, but this mantra reminds us how to operate from a place of peace instead. And simply by taking a brisk walk into nature, that can be therapeutic. I love walking. If you're struggling with uncontrollable emotions, physical exercise can be a great way to let off the steam, or get over feeling emotionally overwhelmed. Anyway, this mantra is also powerful and helps remind you that you may not be in control of everything in life, but you are in control of how you feel. Man, I got more mantras and everything. Y'all want the other two mantras? Make sure y'all go visit my page, The Afternoon Kickback, on Facebook and Instagram. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel, The Afternoon Kickback. Before I give y'all the motivation of the day, I want to thank Miss Analog for coming in again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Doing her thing. We're going to play her last piece before we get up. One more piece before we get up out of here. Well, on the way up out. But where can they find you?
Absolutely. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, all your social media outlets under my government name, Kiley, Kiley Brown. Yeah, absolutely. You can also you can type in analog soul, it will come up. It's one word. One word, no space.
One word, no space. Yes, that's what she told me. One word, no space.
Right.
Get it together.
Absolutely. No, I'm just kidding.
Get it together.
No.
Okay, and now, where can they find you?
Oh, you can find me at Instagram, DS_Talk Show, and Facebook, Danielle DS Sanders Show, and the DS Sunday Morning Gospel Show. And join me every Sunday morning, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. right here on Myradiochicago.
ShyMac.
That was a mouthful right there.
Well,
yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at ShyMac, ShyMac, the number 1. You can follow me on TikTok and enjoy some funny videos at ShyMac _ the number 1.
Man, and y'all know y'all can find me everywhere. ChiBananas on all platforms, but like I said, go subscribe to the channel. Now, today's closing motivation, I want to remind you all that you can rise above anything. There's always room to recreate yourself. Thus, nothing is not permanent, even tattoos, like they say. They will always make a mark, but you can cover it up and redesign it to redesign what no longer serves you, okay, to your taste. In life, we all have choices. We talked about why do people cheat after marriage or being in a committed relationship. Bottom line is it was that person's conscious choice to cheat, because we always have the right to choose. With that being said, keep in mind, all that matters is what you decide to do today and tomorrow. So always look for ways to create new habits that align with your well-being. Most people stay stagnant because they are not willing to try something new, but don't want they are willing to try something new, but don't want to do all the necessary work to see it through. Don't let that be you. You are not stuck. Use the mantras we discussed earlier to help retrain your thinking and control your thoughts and actions. Bottom line, train your brain to see the good in every situation. That's my closing motivation. And remember, no matter how you feeling, get up, get dressed, get going, go get your blessings, with while you at it, be a blessing to somebody other than yourself today and put the guns down and put the hugs up. Spread a little love. That has been today's show. Thanks for vibing out with me, ShyBananas, and my squad on the afternoon kickback. You did. Now, this last piece is Miss Analog Soul Daughters, because I love that. Well, yeah. Let's go, y'all. Let's do pictures real quick. And I gotta get daughters. Oh, Lord. Pictures. Oh, no.